What is good, YT? This is your girl, Lady V00, and this is the Princess Chronicles. This is not a weight loss video. This is not a single in the city video, and this is not a natural hair video. This is a video of my recap of the 2014 Grammy. I'm a music fan at heart. I'm not an R&B fan, hip hop fan, pop fan, country fan, rock fan. I'm a music fan. There's a huge difference. I was raised and brought into this world on old school R&B, soul, and blues, and then my love of music just gravitated from there. So I'm not going to talk about strictly just hip hop shit because that's not all I know. So let's get it started. First and foremost, I am not a Beyonce stan. You are not going to get me to say, I just love her. I love everything about her. Girls love Beyonce. Bitches love Beyonce. Grown women be like, she cool. I just, whatever. So Beyonce started, and I'm like, but is it just me? She wasn't singing. She was not singing. She was not singing. And if you believe she's singing, I also have a bridge I want to sell you that'll get you all the way to heaven. She was not singing at all. But that even with her not singing, does that make it an authentic performance? No. But does it make it still make it a good performance? It was still good. I didn't get into it until Jay-Z got on stage. I was like, when Jay got on, I was ready. Eat the cake, anime. I said, eat the cake, anime. That's when I got interested. Your breasties, my breasties. That's when I gave a fuck. Beyonce's gotten really skinny. She's no longer bootylicious. But anyway, really good performance. It was a great way to start it. I am over LL being the host. He didn't get me geeked. Shit, they could have had little bitty ass Kevin Hart. Somebody, but not LL. And don't get me wrong, he's sexy as shit. His lips are very moist, and I enjoy looking at him. But he didn't add any to it to keep me hyped. Shit that I wanted to talk about immediately. Macklemore. Macklemore had a great album. There's a whole lot of buzz going around, like whole lot of black folks who don't listen to nothing but R&B and hip hop radio screaming. I don't even know who them motherfuckers is. Motherfucking crackers. Woo 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 woo. Macklemore had a good ass album. And if you don't know who they is, I suggest you shut the fuck up and go buy their album and listen to it before you make those kind of conclusions. Now I'm not gonna lie, I love Good Kid, Mad City to the point where I feel like nothing beat Good Kid, Mad City, and I really don't understand why Macklemore won, but it's a good ass album. I'll give it that much. I'll tell you one thing: who Kendrick should have lost to is no motherfucking Drake. Now, if Drake would have won, I would have been outside with a motherfucking sign picketing that shit because it was a motherfucking uproar and bullshit. Because Drake is a whole ass nigga and I don't like him. Let me stop. But Macklemore does have a good album. If you don't know anything about Macklemore, then learn about Macklemore before you go out on a limb and say that they didn't deserve it, or you don't know anything about it because you ain't heard anything about them. They don't deserve it. I think their album is great. I've been down with them since when I heard Thrift Shop, that caught me. I'm gonna pop some tags, and then when I got it and listened to it in its entirety, it's a great CD. Great. Lord, looks like she was in the movie The Craft. Well, at least that's what she looked like at her performance with the black fingertips and dark lipstick. And she just looked like, she just, she looked like, she had jumped out of a tree doing a Wiccan ceremony. It was like, oh shit, it's time for me to go to the Grammys. Let me put on lipstick and throw on a dress. She looked like she was just doing a Wiccan ceremony. And she was an extra in the movie The Craft. And Wednesday and Pugsley Adams are her cousins. That's what she looked like. And she can't sing live. She cannot. That was another problem I had with the Grammys. And the Grammys and American Music Awards and shows of that nature will show you what is really going on and gets you to really understand studio magic, because a lot of these people cannot fucking sing. Lord did not do good on her performance. I will tell you people who amazed me with their performance. I loved Chicago and Robin Thicke. Let me first say I'm mad as hell that I heard Blurred Lines 1,500 billion million trillion thousand times this summer, fall, and winter, and it didn't win any fucking awards. But that also shows you that the Grammys is not like Grammys is not a popularity show. It's not. The Grammys is really about those writers, those composers, those producers making the decisions of what they thought were the best lyrically sound, best songs, albums, performances of the year. It is not about what the hell is on the radio all day, every day. Because a lot of y'all that's screaming that Macklemore didn't deserve it, y'all motherfuckers listen to Migos. And y'all like songs like 8 rings, Beckham, shovel, shovel, ranks. So y'all think that is good shit. So, I mean, for you to be talking about you don't know who the fuck he is, of course you don't. You listen to trap music. What else? Jesus, I don't want this to go too long. Um, Sarah Bareilles and Carole King, great performance. Pharrell and Daft Punk and Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder did great. That is, like I said, it brings me back to knowing who can sing and who can't. I think Robin Thicke sang his ass off. I think John Legend sang his ass off. I think Stevie Wonder sang his ass off. Um, but there were other people in there who, Steven Tyler sang his ass off. There were people in there who just could not. Like Pharrell, that was those high pitched parts of that song I can't sing as a woman. So when you got up there and you was like, "Who we are," I expected that shit. I expected that. We up all night together. I expected that because I feel like it was studio magic anyway. I get in the car. If I get in the car and I sing it by myself as a woman and I can't hit that note, I highly doubt Pharrell can. I'm not being a hater. There's men who can. I'm just saying, whatever. Um, but the men that I named off, John Legend always gets me. Robin Thicke is my boo, always gets me. Even Steven Tyler, when he just got up there to talk for a few minutes and he did that smoky, that I don't like you. I said, all right, now go ahead, Scraggly, you got that. But also people I didn't know anything about just made me so proud. Like Mary Lambert, I didn't know who the hell she was, but if she got up there with Macklemore and did the same love, and she started singing, I said, first, she's a member of the fat girl community, and she was dressed to impress, and she was singing her motherfucking heart out. And I said, there you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Fat girl, stand up. I had to represent. Madonna made me angry. Dressed like a rhinestone cowgirl, looking like she only came out on the stage to tell people that she shot JR. And then here come Queen Latifah with her super wide, broad shoulders. I'm not pronounced y'all married or whatever else she said. And I'm wondering, is that legal? Is she legally allowed to officiate in the state of California? Or are their marriages null and void? Was that just a show? Y'all, if you one of those 30 couples, please go get yourself a lawyer or talk to somebody, because you really might not, your shit might not be official. It might still just be in your heart. So get that checked out. Who just really impressed me? Sarah Bareilles, her big old nose. I love Sarah Bareilles and Carole King. Great performance. Telling you right now, if you're one of those people that were in an uproar or didn't know who Kendrick Lamar was, when he got off the stage with Imagine Dragons, you knew who he was. He made it very clear. If you didn't know my name before this performance, you know who the hell I am now. Not only do you know who the hell I am, you are on your way somewhere. You are on iTunes right now trying to get Good Kid, Mad City ASAP. That performance was so good. I'm now, can't see it, I'm now pregnant with his baby. Yes, I will now be doing videos of my baby bump and my pregnancy experiences because that performance made me pregnant. We are going to have one nappy head ass child. That pussy petty. Whatever. Love him. But as a whole, I'm going to be honest with you. The Grammys is my Super Bowl. The Grammys is my love. And it did not hold my attention the way I expected it to hold my attention this year. I went to sleep promptly after Same Love. Promptly after Same Love. It wasn't holding my attention. The Metallica performance was great. Um, yeah, it was just some stuff that it just didn't hold me the way I thought it would this year. Um, Grammy um, people, get rid of LL, please, because he just every year he want to let you know that he performed, he created. Mama said, "Knock you out, and I need love." We know that. We know that. We know you buff. We know you on TV shows now. That's whatever. Get somebody that you could got Kevin Hart. Um, I love the fact that Jay-Z went from boycotting the Grammys to winning a Grammy, and then when he won the Grammy, basically told them, "I'm gonna use this motherfucker for my daughter as a sippy cup." Love that shit. Caught that. Love that shade. But it it left something to be wanted, something to be imagined, something to be needed. So yeah. Till next time. Love you guys. Have a good one. Good night.